So, Diamond Dynasty was revealed tonight, and with that, a new menu, new UI. We're going to go through all of it, break it down, give our opinion on the content on its way out. The good, the bad, the ugly is the one that's looking you in the face right now. Yes, that's me. 150 legends they got in the game. They didn't really reveal too many new ones that we didn't know, sadly enough. Here they're kind of talking about they're pushing the button, go live tonight, doing uniform creators, big whoop. We did look through some of their attributes and stuff, like this 88 Tatis has a pretty decent contact, high-end speed at shortstop, but here's the thing. There are some insane infielders revealed that, I don't know if you want to go for the Tatis. You see that he's kind of up to a 91 right there. That's a little bit of a tease for future, but overall 99 arm on him too. So Tatis looks like an absolute stud right away, which makes sense because he is a stub. We will not be doing rock bottom stubs because they are Madden only, of course. Stubs and XP. Okay, so the biggest bad news that we saw this whole thing, I think the biggest letdown that we all had, everything was pretty good, but they got rid of the XP rewards. They basically took it and combined it with the season rewards of last year. So it's not going to be like dual paths anymore. So we're going to just basically have those, every 3 to 4 weeks, the inning programs kind of go over. Did they show the big XP level, guys? Yeah, they did for the first inning program. So like the first inning program, they put in, I don't know why they did blurred 90s porn here in the first inning program, but they did. But yeah, programs, unlock rewards. Basically the XP is now in the inning program only. Here it is. They kind of like go through the complete tasks. The bosses, I'm just going to skip through the things. It's Piazza, Fernando Valenzuela, and Kenny Lofton. So we got some sweet bunt cheese. It is nice having like the option of the different positions, and especially positions that are not represented by the collection rewards. So they look pretty great. I'll be taking Piazza right away. They do show the stats. Oh, they kind of here. I'll let them scroll through the inning rewards right away. They say basically they juiced up inning rewards because level rewards have gone away. So they basically are saying, hey, we understand you guys' disappointment, so we packed a double in to these XP inning rewards. And you know what? I guess we'll see. It's tough to see. I mean, like, they got a lot of packs. Like, we know playing MLB The Show how crazy good and rewarding they are with packs and stubs. So the fact that they're like, yeah, we did it for you. I'm going to take them on faith because I got more faith in them, hey, doing as well that way. Much like I do your mom. I got to stop with that. I got to stop with those jokes. We've done way too many today on the same subject, okay? I got to talk about doing your sister, your cousin, your wife, that stuff, okay? Stop with the mom stuff. So, overall, I trust them. I do believe it is fine. Boo, thank you. The Twitch chat's booing me off the field. And then, so, with that, let's keep moving forward. XP reward path, they removed it. Choice packs, we got this things. These are some of the cards that we have along the way. Here's the Fernando Valenzuela. This card is awful because every single one of his pitches, it's either slow fastball or something that's going vertical. He's got no side. He's got no side to side unless there's some insane like movement on the four seam. But it looks like you see this is new this year. Pitch control, pitch break. So the break on the four seam isn't that high. So his circle change, curveball, like a screwball, and based off experiences before, which is something we can't talk about, like the technical test, which would be something we wouldn't talk about. I didn't see any differences in pitches from 20 to 21. So Fernando Valenzuela, I'm a little skeptical on his effectiveness. Obviously coming from the left side, a screwball it's like using Devin Williams in 20. The screwball's not as effective as just straight up sliders, sinkers, changes, that kind of stuff, cutters too. So like the screwball, I don't know. It's tough because he's got a curveball too. Now Piazza's hitting stats for a catcher. Now it really depends on, uniforms are your favorite. Uniforms are great. So it really depends on how much you value catcher defense. Do I care about catcher defense? No. I want to just sock dingers. So give me Piazza and his ability to kind of hit home runs, 90 power, 101 against lefties. So he's a little bit worse against righties. I think Piazza, it's tough on Piazza, and I really wish they would add, what kind of, like, are they pull hitters or like they have in regular rosters, pull, whole field, push, that kind of stuff. Kenny Lofton is bunt cheese. So I don't know. Kenny Lofton's kind of cool for the outfield. Balls just will not land in his zone of, I guess, Kenny Lofton's a lot like Troy Polamalu. 2/3 of the world is covered with water, and the rest of it's covered by those two. So having a high contact hitter, it really depends on the meta, right? And the meta in every single MLB The Show game that I know outside of 19 was power. So having somebody that you can call right away that's a contact-focused guy, it's tough to say, hey, he's going to be great. We'll have to play the game, get our hands on it before we can really determine if this Kenny Lofton is going to be the meta. So yeah, the bunt cheese, that's kind of awful. Yeah, they're going through the card art, which is really nice. Something we didn't call out yet. There's a lot to call out in Diamond Dynasty this year. Tatis 1 of 1. They get this basically because they're Diamond Club. They got this sent. I don't know if you guys saw those things on Twitter. Who's my pick? They went through who their pick is. More filler stuff. They really wanted to fill out an hour of this stuff. Okay, so single player modes, solos, that kind of stuff. There's moments. There's play against the CPU, stuff like this. To grind for rewards. There's showdown still. You guys remember that from 20, I would imagine. Showdowns basically you draft a squad and then you go against the final boss and you end up getting different rewards at the end. And here is Conquest, of course. For those who don't know what Conquest is, it's basically solos mixed with a little bit of war. If you've ever played that way. What am I thinking of? Not Command and Axis and Allies. What's the other one I'm thinking of? Not Axis and Allies. But Showdown's kind of fun because it is a little bit high stress. It's a lot like solo battles, but I think it's better than solo battles from Madden. Risk. Yeah, I was thinking of Risk. Risk was the one. So these prospect cards are kind of interesting. You get them from dominating from each of these strongholds from the different like AL East, NL East. Each one of those things, risky business things. You can get these cards out of them. So Jonathan India, I'm not gonna make the same joke I made about Robert Pakistan that I made during the stream, but he looks cool. I just prefer the other one more. Geraldo Perdomo, and I'm sorry that I butcher names. I'm really good at cutting up meat. What can I say? So yeah, they do call me the butcher of the streams, of the stream streets. Ryan Weathers, I prefer his brother Carl. But 4-seam fastball 95 ain't bad for these gold cards. Very nice budget cards or like BR cards. And there's major changes to BRs, major changes to these cards. And I will say the prestige system this year is insane. And especially these cards, if you're using them in the BR, prestiging them is going to give you a huge advantage on it over other people. So yeah, they kind of call out pitch velocity, that kind of stuff. There's just grind against the CPU. And the thing about the grind against CPU, it's kind of been forgotten the last few years. But now there's going to be some missions and stuff. Oh, they're going to talk about online player stuff. Here's ranked seasons. So ranked seasons, it's basically the same thing again this year with an extra thing. There is one more thing about ranked seasons that is either going to make you rejoice or hate it. They're basically making it easier to get the World Series rewards. Now, do you see this little thing up here? It's called win rewards. When you cycle over to that, you can see by getting 40 wins in ranked seasons, just 40 wins. It's a lot of wins, don't get me wrong. But basically what you can do is just play against guys like, win, then lose, keep your number low, and you can farm out 40 wins because people quit really early in those low levels of ranked seasons. You could probably farm out 40 wins in easily less than a week. Easily. So that's the thing with the World Series rewards. Okay? And a lot of people are like, okay, well, that's going to make it easier for me to get it. But it takes away a lot of the reason to grind, and a lot of the reason why you care about World Series is because they're going for a big price. The biggest problem that I have with that is it really enables, and I've seen this in Madden firsthand. Have you guys played all Madden seasons lately? Have you played that? The bots are taking over. It's awful. So being able to bot up an account, let your bot try and win games against each other. And you're like, oh, anybody can beat a bot. Yeah, but the bots will end up paying the bots. And one bot will beat the other bot, these quit out bots, whoever quits out first. So the bot will get up to the World Series reward, they'll sell it, and then transfer the stubs. Now, well, obviously, SDS has to look out for that, and I hope they're on top of bots in this game, like EA clearly isn't. So that's just more like cross your fingers and hope SDS is better. What up, Gunsky? The exact opposite of a bot. Thanks for stopping, Gunsky. So we can do that. They do have the exclusive rewards. Prince Fielder. Sadly, we didn't see the attributes of him, Sandberg, or Nolan Ryan. Ryan is crazy. The thing is, like on All-Star, Ryan's not that good because velocity doesn't really play very well on All-Star versus like, movement, sinkers, that kind of stuff to make you miss the ball with your batter. It kind of looks funky. But Fielder, they show off this card and his home run ability, but sadly, we don't see the attributes. I'm guessing his... oh, there it is. Sorry. Versus lefties. We get versus lefties. 80, 95, and 66 vision. Now, vision isn't nearly as big as like contact. Discipline's out of the game this year. That doesn't matter anymore. So we'll see. But 95 power versus lefties is kind of nice. I'd expect his power versus righties is even better. So somebody that can target righties as a bench bat because let me show you. Wow, that is thickness. Oh my God, look at the way that thick gets up, dude. Oh yeah. Okay, so let's go forward. Game difficulty determined by player in higher division. So ranked seasons changed this year. Last year, it was who was in the lower division that determined the difficulty of the game. This year, it's in the higher division. Basically, they didn't change the problem at all. Your difficulties will go randomness. They just flipped it on its head, and I don't know. I think they did it just to say they did something about it because people complained. So it wasn't a great solution for it. Battle Royale, huge changes in BR. This is good. I think this is going to really upset a lot of people that were very good at the game, that really liked Battle Royale and going 12-0. Basically, you see that flawless 12-0 rewards. We knew like these cards are going for like 1 million stubs right now in the old game, and World Series rewards are in 20. But in 21, do you see how you got this 12-0 flawless? Once you see this, there is BR rewards. So you not only get like this 91 for getting 45 either wins or missions done in BR. You also get those BR flawless rewards just by getting 50 BR points, which, kind of like 50 wins. So it's kind of, I don't know. It's interesting, the change. It is making the game a lot more casual, which bringing in Xbox, I know they wanted to cater to a lot of that market, but I know a lot of hardcore guys are going to be hardcore pissed because there's no, the fundamental reason to grind BR, to go 12-0, the whole reason is now gone from it because you can just do it by winning that many games with a repeatable BR game. Now, maybe there's a limit on that, so you have to do these other home run with Lamb and BR, extra base hits with Mancini, that kind of stuff. So they can cry me a river. Yeah, so I mean, like, some people don't care what other people feel like, but I'm just saying the two sides of the argument are right there. Here's the BR rewards right away. Out of the choice pack, Guerrero, Mike Schmidt, Seaver, Lou Brott, more bunt cheese, and then 2010 All-Star. Wait, how come I don't recognize? I gotta zoom in for that. Who's this lefty? It's not Mo? It didn't look like him. Who? That was Billy Wagner. That was Wagner. Thank you guys. So this is Billy Wagner. I was like, that doesn't seem right. So Billy Wagner is gonna throw gas. He's gonna be one of the better lefties right off the bat. Him and Chapman are basically gonna be the lefty meta. It feels like. Insanity and Claude. Thanks for summon, dudes. So here it is with events. Events are basically the same. They're kind of like roster building things. I hope this year, they didn't mention it, but there's a 92 Miguel Cabrera right off the bat from event right away. So that's going to be kind of fun. As you see, like, uniforms teased here too. We're going to do uniforms in a second. Swagner, thank you. So there it is, casual, nothing in line with casual. The thing about casual is, like, I think this year maybe the stats will count for your players, but last year it didn't for prestiging. But I think it will this year. So casual is more just like, hey, I want to get in and play the game with a certain card. It's really cool, casual. And I have played casual before. I really enjoy it as a warm-up for ranked seasons. I think casual is great because you can pump it up to whatever difficulty you want. Feature rewards for programs. There's new daily moments out. So, yeah. I don't love dailies. You guys know my opinion on those. They basically keep us like a rat on the wheel coming back every day. Like, the only reason a lot of people play Madden right now is to log on and get their daily rewards so they can get higher power passes or those daily things. They log on, do a couple kick return solos, open a pack, and boom, their day on Madden is done. It's just, it's not fun, right? It's like logging in for that reason is hitting like a center in your brain that's like, I need this reward, right? It's hitting that center in your brain, not the actual fun part of the game. But overall, I think people will enjoy the daily rewards. I'm just saying why I don't like them, because it's very much like a rat on a wheel. It feels like, oh, I have to do this. I have to log in today, or else I'm going to miss. The fear of missing out, it's totally real. So Giambi in this evolution program is here all the way up to an 85. I just want to talk about that. Mickey Mantle, you get an 80 overall. It says start here, but like the Mickey Mantle player program, they don't go into too much detail about that. You can't have fun playing Madden. That's a fair point, actually. Team affinities have been kind of like streamlined down. They're now based off division, not necessarily each individual team. So that's different, better, probably about the same, right? Probably about the same. The thing about this thing is these 42 cards. So apparently these 42 cards, you can't get them off the market. And there's going to be a 42 set for a 99 overall Jackie Robinson. So there's going to be a reason to grind these things out. Now, they're no sell right there, as you see. So it's okay. I don't mind it, the fact that they're going hard, and you really have to go hard on these affinities in order to get it. They did limit the amount that you can exchange this year. Here are the 42s. Some of the teams, the AL East, team affinities, that kind of stuff. I basically explained it. I don't think I need to explain it anymore, so let's keep skipping forward. Choice packs, cool. Out of that. So uniform choice packs. Uniforms. Huge W. One of my favorite things they added this year is uniforms in Diamond Dynasty. Of course, you can customize your own, create your own, but having like throwbacks, having uniforms in the game, such a big W. You couldn't get Stage 1 Team Affinity in the market last year too, so same. No, well, my biggest problem is like the 99 Jackie, right? The big card's the one I care about the most. And you won't be able to, so like there's a reason not to do it. But yeah, they also have AAA and AA. You see AA uniforms too. You can get the biscuits out there. Did the 51ers rename themselves? They won't be, there's no 51er uniform, right? Didn't they change the name like a couple years back? It was my favorite minor league ball team, and I just love them. But I think they changed. So there it is. It is kind of nice uniform selection. 1912 Pirates unis, pog. No uniform exchanges. Like, for people who remember the old exchanges, I think I know what they're talking about with those old exchanges from a couple of years ago. Full uniform set, hat, pants, jersey. Oh yeah, if you want, you have to use the whole uniform at once. You cannot mix and match your uniforms. What's the mudhead for this game? The mudhead for this game is theshownation.com. All right, they're just asking rhetorical questions there. View items you have acquired. Now, is this where I show off my Pokemon badges? Nah, but they're gonna go through the 1,400 live series players. They'll have about a couple hundred free agents, 200 legends and flashbacks, 600 uniforms, 600 unlockables, stadiums, equipment, and bat skins. I prefer raccoon skins just because it makes my head feel cool because it really makes it look stylish. But bat skins are cool too. Acquire, collect, and keep items to earn rewards. Oh yeah, buddy. So they're gonna get to the exchanges and the live series. We got a Chapman at 85 and a Dennis Eckersley at 87. Ready? You prefer foreskin? Heck yeah, Gunsky. Mudhead is also called Daddy League. Yeah, Daddy Leagues, if they update again this year, sometimes they're a little late. So here is the big collection, which everybody loves. This ta-na-na-na-na-na. Frank ta-na-na-na-na-na. I'm gonna spam. I'm gonna say that so often this year. You guys are gonna be sick of me, but I feel like you guys should already be sick of me. Just right now through these words that I've said in the last 5 minutes. That ta-na-na-na-na-na. But anyways, Bagwell, Eckersley, like this is just the AL West, and then Ricky Williams is the big reward here. This is going to be the Angels. Obviously, it says it right there. Because you're going to have to require Trout to get into that set. So that's going to be a pricey one. So you get 295s overall from doing the AL West. But Ricky Henderson, more butt cheese. Oh, yeah, sorry. They teased us out. I guess I should have kind of a little bit more. I kind of blew my load early. Here are the Rich Gossage. Sorry, let me go back. I shouldn't have skipped forward. How hard did Tanana throw it? I don't know. But we got Gossage, who's a flamethrower, and Feller, who's a flamethrower there, too. And we've seen their cards before, so they'll be similar statted to previous years. Ortiz is the AL reward. It sucks because last year we had... Did I say Williams? Did I say Ricky Williams? God dang it. Henderson. I'm in the wrong Williams, man. I've been smoking a little bit of that devil's lettuce, I guess. My brain sucks. You guys will find that out pretty soon. This card will be insane, obviously, against righties and very good against lefties. This will be your first baseman. This is essentially like an endgame first baseman. There's going to be ones that will compete with it, better fielders, faster, but fielding at first and third, it's okay, I guess. The Frank Thomas meme from a couple of years ago really hasn't changed a whole lot. You guys still auto dive. We got some 90s blurred porn over here too. But here is Finley, Glavine, and Ernie Banks. Wow, what a shortstop there. Cubs fans go crazy there for a 94 shortstop to start the game. So a lot of insane cards, really cool card art. Alfonso Soriano is the NL Collection Reward, and these attributes are just crazy across the board. This guy can play any outfield position and second base. You'll probably want to stick him at second base. Is reward banned? I don't know why reward would be banned. Yeah, high end speed, which is crazy. Fielding's crazy. Contact power, like there's literally this card is going to be on endgame rosters. This is bonkers. Absolutely bonkers. His only downside is the fact that he's a second baseman. The fact that he's right-handed. Second baseman is a huge upside. Wow. It is banned. All right, can I unban that? Yeah. I know why it's banned. Oh, weekend league rewards. So, and the big reward is Chipper Jones. So, like, the biggest downside of this is the fact that we don't have a new legend. He's a switch hitting third base shortstop. Probably want to play him at shortstop, but maybe you don't because his speed and fielding are a little lower. Your choice. But a switch hitter is always a great thing to have, right? Mantle last year was the greatest MLB The Show card I ever used. And they kind of wanted to bring back something similar to that with Chipper Jones, switch hitter. So I was hoping somebody like Hank Aaron or maybe like a Josh Gibson or Roberto Clemente would be that, one of the newer legends. Soriano's cool because he's new, but man, that's tough. That is tough. So there are all these other collections too that they're kind of going over from 42 all the way through Prime Awards, Monthly Awards, Future Stars. A ton of collections, a ton of series of cards coming out at launch, and they made sure to remind us that it's at launch only. Do you see this 99 Jackie Robinson for collecting all 42 of the 42 cards? Kind of neat. I wanted Jeter. Yeah, we all kind of wanted Jeter. Where's Clemente? You're going to show Clemente in a second. I'm a little disappointed in them not revealing a higher overall Clemente right away, because that's the one that I really want. Clemente in my right field. I want him just to lock it down and just be there and be that dude for me. But his overall, it's weird that... Okay, here's the Jackie Robinson. We'll go through him before we get into Clemente. Again, a second baseman, but this guy can play third base, first base, left field. So maybe they'll have a decision to make between him and Soriano if you decide to grind out this program. Maybe Jackie goes to third, and then you go Jackie, Chipper, Soriano, and then like Ortiz there at first base, and your infield is basically set till endgame. It is kind of wild how they bring out 99 overall cards, endgame cards, day one of this game. But there it is, the 499 overall cards at launch. Very cool backdrop there. And this is just the start. They made sure to mention that a few times, of course, like I said. So Clemente right here in the uniforms. I don't know if there's going to be like a uniform set that didn't go into it that brings like a higher overall Clemente. But when they go into packs, this is the evolution rewards. We'll talk more about that. Are these true 99 cards? Oh, they're absolutely true 99 cards. Soriano's left field primary. Yeah, but his defense is so high and speed is so high. He'll be great at second base too. So it's your choice. So this PXP. These are... basically evolutions for every single card in the game. In the game. You can leave these things up. You can level these things up, which is just bonkers to me. I mean, nice work, dude. Like, nice work. That this works a lot more towards like the 2K version than like last year's Prestige version. So I think they did a good job. It applies to every item in the game. Hey, look at that. I just said that. Weird. It's like I knew it was coming ahead of time. I am from the future. Let me tell you, from the future, you're going to want to invest in bottle caps. It's a nuclear wasteland out there. Yeah, I didn't totally steal that from that one game. Outfall. So Bryce Harper's increased overall. It's interesting. 100 other players in all the analysts show 21 to reach parallel. Okay, so this is basically talking about they'll track your numbers. You're 21 out of 100 total people that have it so far. So if like 200 people have it, this will go up to 200. But you're the 21st person to evolve Bryce Harper. See what it is. It goes to 200. That'll change probably daily. They'll update that. Community determines rarity of a parallel card for each player. Okay. So Bryce Harper. The one thing I was confused about here is it says +2 parallel attribute boost active. And it has 1, 2. I'm confused. I'm very confused because everybody's telling me that this is +2 across the board. That's inside edge. But what does this +2 parallel boost active mean? So does that just like, does that mean that his normal contact's 73? You think it's already added? +2 to all attributes. Okay, there it says +2 to all attributes. So it's already added. Okay, so that makes a lot of sense then. So basically his contact on launch is 73, but once you get up to level 2, it's 75. I see. Yeah, the bars have already moved up on this level 2. Now, this screen is super interesting. Boomer? What do you mean boomer, dude? That was an easy mistake to make. All right, well, it was probably boomer one. But this is going to be kind of crazy for stuff like BR and stuff and leveling lower-end cards. Once you draft them, they're going to be insane. +5. Like, getting +5, right? Let me go up. Getting +5 to cards is going to completely change them. It's going to, like, dude, cards are going to look so much better at +5. I love this system. The more you use them, the more they go up. Every single Ultimate Team mode should steal this and absolutely make it a thing. My mom said I was an easy mistake. Okay, so basically play games. You get 1.5 times the XP and online stuff. And you only get 1 times the XP in Conquest Play for CPU extra innings. Where they don't have like casual here. Maybe they don't give anything for casual again this year. That'd be sad. But basically the XP, 20 for a home run, 20 for a triple. And you get 500, 1,200, 3,000, 5,000, 10,000 for the +5s on the card. So you can really boost guys up, but it's going to take a while of using these guys to kind of get them up there. But that's going to be kind of exciting. Nobody would steal it because it doesn't involve packs. Fair point. But that is hot. That is very hot. Oh, sorry. Let me go back a little bit. I truly enjoy what they did this year, and I think that's a huge boon to the game and to kind of like grinding and kind of like making these players your own. Not only with uniforms, but that kind of stuff. So there are parallel. They kind of show you some of their upgrades in the post-game summary. That's nice. We want rollout dingers. Yeah, packs. I need packs. All right, Patty. We're getting to packs here. I think it's up next. Is there a limit on how many cards can reach a tier in community parallels? No. There's no limit to parallels. There's no limit to nothing. No limit at all. Can you buy upgraded community parallel players? No. You also cannot buy the progress somebody else makes on that card. But if you sell a card and then buy them back later, yes, you can get them. Marketplace. All right, Marketplace. They basically go over buy now, sell now, some beginner stuff. I've done videos on my YouTube channel about that. All right, packs. So you get the base packs, right? The show packs, they're generally not very good. Early on in the game, though, they can be profitable because there's a lot of cards that go into these sets. That live series collection for Chipper, for all those cards, makes those silvers, bronzes, and stuff pretty expensive right away. So you can most likely rip packs over and over and make a profit on them, but that only lasts for about a couple weeks. And this year, we'll see with the new Xbox guys coming on how much they rip packs. So this is the Roberto Clemente card that I was talking about. It's an 85 overall right away. His 1972 card, his final year in the league, and most of you know that was his final year before at New Year's he died tragically at a plane crash delivering relief supplies. I think it was Nicaragua. But like you get it for free. So everybody's gonna have an 85 Roberto Clemente. I wish there was a better Clemente right away, but of course if he's gonna be free for everybody, they can't make him too good because that's just not how they like to do Ultimate Team games. So there's gonna be this pack right away that you could get these kind of these choice pack contents from. It's going to cost 30,000 stubs right away. You can purchase 2 of them. There's going to be a rare round and a base round, 1 out of 5 for the rare round. So, like, the cards that you really want, these Wander Francos, these are the ones you're going to... Did you guys see those stats well enough? Sorry. I guess I can pause in the stats, but basically, Wander's really cool, right? If you're a big fan of your team, it's really cool. He's a switch hitter, decent against righties, not the greatest power, but overall nice fielder, nice speed on him. Plays shortstop, secondary at second base. These 50 save club, really cool card. Pitch break, awesome stuff. I love the differentiation in card art this year. I love that we have like real life cards. I love that they have made up cards. Dominguez here, another switch hitter here in the outfield, very fast. Not the greatest, hitting stats. I don't know how many people you'll see using him in the squad. And then Jason Kendall always has, like, at least last year, I think that card will probably be the same as this past year. Always a really good contact hitter. Did really well for me last year, surprisingly. And then, like, some choice pack. You'll get a choice at some uniforms in the pack, too. So, there you go. The Pirates theme team starting off hot with Kendall and Clemente. Next up will be Donaldson. These headliners are going to be the same as last year's. There's going to be a boosted chance at Donaldson, but, not even nowhere near a guarantee to get him. His swing was nasty from last year. Yeah. Thanks, Presidente. So, there it is. Also, uniforms in there. Upgrades. So live series will go up and down based off last year. Same thing as last year. Inside Edge, live series get permanent stat boosts. Investments. We'll talk about investments here on the YouTube channel. Coming up, minor league rosters. They're going to pair again with riding rosters in 21 to bring a lot of those players into the game. And I think that's basically it. To talk again about cross-platform, cross-gen. There it is. You can link your accounts on theshow.com. They updated the Show Nation to theshow.com. So I got to stop saying the Show Nation. It's theshow.com. Marketplace is shared across all platforms. Yes. Stubs balance. Stubs balance is kind of weird. Like, there is a shared stub balance of stuff that you're in a game, but like, if you buy stubs on a certain console, it'll just stay on that console. It's kind of weird, right? Current platform versus universal, then your current stubs up here. It's a unique system. I don't know why they weren't able to share it, but there must be some Sony and Microsoft thing with money, and it's all crazy. So yeah, cross-platform play. Of course, if you do have a custom stadium, you will not be able to match against anybody on current gen if you are next gen with the constant with that kind of stadium. So there it is. That is the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments, or of course the Twitch stream about Diamond Dynasty. We'll keep doing content, keep pumping it out. Thanks for watching Call to Action. See you tomorrow.